Hello everyone. We are reading Company Law by Dr. A.K. Jain, and we are starting with first chapter nature of a company and the first topic meaning of a company. First chapter nature of a company. The great problem of having corporate citizens is that they are not like the rest of us. As Baron Thurlow in England is supposed to have said, they have no soul to save and they have nobody to incarcerate. Robert Moss. Meaning of a company. The word company is derived from the Latin word cum means with or together. Panis bread, and it originally referred to an association of persons who took their meal together. In the leisurely past, merchants took advantage of festive gatherings to discuss business matters. Nowadays, the business matters have become more complicated and cannot be discussed at festive gatherings. Therefore, the company form of organization has assumed greater importance. It denotes a joint stock enterprise in which the capital is contributed by several people. A company, in common parlance, means a group of persons associated together for the attainment of a common end, social and economic, and to large extent publicly and socially responsible. It is therefore a combined political, social, economic, and legal institutions. It is the most dominant form of business organization. It is called a body corporate because the person accompanying it are made into the one body by incorporating it according to the law and clothing it with legal personality. The word corporation is derived from the Latin term corpus. The word corporation is derived from the Latin term corpus, which means body. Accordingly, corporation is a legal person created by a process other than natural birth. It is for this reason sometimes called artificial legal person. As a legal person, a corporate is capable of enjoying many of the rights and incurring many of the liabilities of a natural person. An incorporated company owes its existence entire to a special act of parliament or to company law. Public corporations like Life Insurance Corporation of India, SBI, etc., have been brought into existence through special acts of parliament. Whereas companies like Tata Steel Limited, Reliance Industries Limited have been formed under the company law, that is Companies Act 1956, which is being replaced by the Companies Act 2013. Definition of company. Lindley LJ defined a company as an association of many persons who contribute money or money is worth to a common stock and employs it in some common trade or business and who share the profit or loss arising therefrom. The common stock or contributed is capital of the company. The person who contribute it or to whom it belongs are members, and the proportion of capital to which each member is entitled is his share. According to Hannay, a company is an incorporated association which is an artificial person created by law having a separate entity with a perpetual succession and a common seal. In common law, company is a legal person entity separate from and capable of surviving beyond the lives of its members. Salomon versus Salomons and Company, 1895 to 99. All ER Rep 33. A company is not merely a legal institution, it is rather a legal device for attainment of social and economic end. It is therefore a combined political, social, economic, and legal institution. Thus, the term company has been described in many ways. It is a means of cooperation, and organization in the conduct of an enterprise. It is an intricate, centralized economic and administrative structure run by professional managers who hire capital from the investors. The word company has no strict technical or legal meaning. In the legal sense, a company is an association of both natural and artificial persons and is incorporated under the existing law of a country. In terms of the Company Act 2013, a company means a company incorporated under this Act. A company means a company incorporated under this Act or under any previous company law, Section 2, Subsection 20. Business firms or other institutions incorporated under the Companies Act are known as companies. It may be noted that companies incorporated under the Companies Act are mostly business companies, but they may also be formed for promoting art, charity, research, religion, or any other useful purpose. The companies usually have the word limited as part of its name. For example, Capital Industries Limited, Tata Steel Limited, etc. Thus, the important features of definition of company are as follows. First, a company is a voluntary association of persons formed for some common purpose. Second, a company is a creation of the law, that is, a company is a legal person. Second, a company is a creation of law, that is, company is a legal person. Third, a company is an artificial person as it has no body or soul. And a company is an artificial person as it has no body or soul and exists only in the eyes of the law. Law alone can dissolve it. It may purchase and sell property. It may purchase and sell property and enter into contracts through natural persons. It can sue and can be sued by the others. Fourth, a company really exists and it is not a fictitious entity. A company comes into existence on its incorporation, that is, on the issue of certificate of incorporation by the registrar. Fifth, on incorporation, a company becomes a body corporate or a corporation and acquires a personality distinct from its members. Next topic, corporate personality, we will read in next video. Thank you very much.